just a final update for this video. My contract has completed at the 30th of June. We're now on the 15th of July. I went to the board about 3 weeks before the contract was due to end and asked for a new contract. They said it was too early to discuss, which made me think I was going to get the sack. I haven't got the sack as yet. I'm on a part-time month-to-month contract, something I've never had before in any football manager that I can remember anyway. I've seen players on part-time month-to-month contracts when their contracts end, but no jobs in the offing, so I'm not going to go looking for the one, although I did try to move things on before my contract ran out. I made Rochdale, who were in League 2 and just escaped relegation, I made them aware that I'd be interested in a job. I subsequently got the follow-up press interest because it was released to the media. I had to backtrack and say, no, it's not me, I'm not interested. I'm trying to jog the board along, but nothing coming from them. So I'm on a month-to-month contract, and I've decided I'm going to carry on and see how things go. I'm going to keep a lookout for other jobs. As you probably guessed, we're not going anywhere soon with Bradford Park Avenue, barring a takeover, of course. If there's a takeover, we saw it with York in last season. They escaped the relegation from the National League. The players suddenly started scoring goals. They didn't buy any players in, as far as I know, but they escaped and started scoring loads of goals. Maybe that's just the G-up that a takeover does for you. So we're going to carry on, and let's just update you with what's happened with the players since. We've still got no money, and it doesn't look like we're going to get any, barring that takeover. My wage has gone down to £400 a week because of the relegation clause. We'll go up again if we get promoted. Promotion wage rise of 25%. From the board's point of view, looking to see how we start off this season, and if it's okay, then I may get a yearly contract, but we'll see. So let's have a look what's happened to the players then. So first of all, the loan deals. All the loan players have gone back to their parent clubs. Jamie Bell, Chris Preble, Friedrich Mutombo and Dominic Kelsey. 3 of those are trying to get back on loans, but the clubs are not having it because we're not in the National League now. They're wanting the players to play at higher levels, which is fair enough. So we're going to have to look for other loan players because there is absolutely no money. Let's have a look at the released players. This is players that contracts are up and don't want to sign another contract, or we didn't want them. And if we look, Sam Shering was one of them. He was out of contract all last season, and we decided to cut the ties there. So if we go on to this season, these players' contracts ran out 30th of June and have been released. Tashan Oakley Booth, Sam Beckwith and Oscar Tong. 2 of those players, Beckwith and Oakley Booth, I tried to negotiate another contract, but they wanted far too much money for the level we're at, and it will only make matters worse financially. And we've let them go. They're not massive players. Beckwith definitely would have kept, because at the moment we don't have a left back. I made a quick note of what we need, and probably about to be in a good position of 2 players position. We need 12 players, being a backup goalkeeper, a backup right back or first choice right back, a right centre back, we need a first choice one, left centre back we need 2, left back we need 2, defensive midfielder we need a first choice, although Sam Fielding's still going strong, and so it may be a backup as well. A centre midfielder right, we need a first choice or backup depending on which one we can get. And a centre midfielder left, we need a backup for Jordan Fiora, although he may go should we get a good offer in for him, so we may need 2 of those. And definitely we need 2 strikers. Lots and lots of work to do. Let's just have a look at the squad as it stands before we leave you on this one. Because I've already played the first friendly, we've got some under 18s in there which we had on the bench, so they're showing the sub positions. So we've got Tom McCauley in goal. He's our skipper, 3.5 star and perfectly good. So we probably need a backup there. We've got the youngster Lorenzo Lucarelli in. He is not of a standing to play in the first team. He's 17-year-old Italian and he's no yellow stars. He's got potential ability, so I don't know if we can't get anybody of a good standing, we may go with him. And then we've got the greyed out Jaden Handysides, the one that comes in when you haven't got anybody. But we don't get a lot of injuries to keep us, so hence I might just stick with McCauley and Lucarelli. Ryan Barrett is still with us, 2.5 star right back. And central defence left, Tom Sams provided a brilliant service. Player of the season last season. He's 3 stars, so he's our only real centre-back we've got at the moment of any standing. Jamie McGee is really a centre-back. We played him in the first friendly at left-back. He's the only player that can, apart from Sams, that could possibly play left-back. And he had a good game, so we're going to watch him. He's 1.5 star. He's only 16, I believe. Yep, 16 years old. He's a central defender by trade. His attributes are not brilliant, but we're going to stick with him in the friendlies and see if we can't get anybody in the market. We may have to go with that. It's a really suck it and see situation, this. It all depends on what players we can get, and based on last season, we're not going to get anybody except on loan, I wouldn't think. Sam Fielding still going strong, 2 stars. We're classing him as a standing central defender, but mainly a defensive midfielder. Mark Harding's come back into the fold after wanting to leave. He's 2 star, and we're going to use him as our right centre-back should we get nobody else. And this is where the subs come in. Ademar is only a 2 star, but he's an out-and-out wing-back. He can't play full-back, so whether we use him or not depends on whether we change formation. Jack Hinchy, I've given him a new contract. He's 2.5 star. He's prepared to be a backup. That's where he is at the moment. Zach Greenwell, 3 star. One of our first choice at the moment for midfield. This is another young player, Gustavo Barea, who is a left winger midfielder, 1.5 star. Filling in at the moment. We hope to cast these back into the under 18s. How old is Barea? 16, yep, another young player. Jordan Fuhrer, on the transfer list as such. We're willing to listen to offers for him, but it would have to be a good offer. He's worth 85,000 to 180, so if we could sell him, it would help out tremendously, but he's prepared to stick around. He knows the situation. We will only let him go if we receive a good bid, which doesn't happen all that often. Fred Ngoy has been rumbling about wanting to play somewhere else, but he's willing to see out his contract. He says he's 4 star, so it should be a big player if we can keep him happy. Craig Francis, a backup, he's one of the subs in the under 18. Same with Oliver Lorch. He has got potential. He's 18 under 21 caps for Austria, so he may come on a bit. He's 3/4 potential and only 19. Same with Okanaka. I've been keeping him about. He's only 1 star, but only 17. So plenty of promise. We've had this throughout the save though. Corley Brooksby, same 1.5 star. Daniel Spray, we've had some offers in for him, but again only 17, and a left winger. Really in the forward positions, centre midfield, we're not too badly off. It's the defensive positions we need some backups or some first choice better players in. Tommy Waterson, he filled up the bench. Luke Gray, this is an exciting one. Luke Gray, he's only 16, but he's 2 star already. Attacking midfielder on the right, and potential ability of 4/5. So we're going to keep him in the picture, and he could be a good player for us. But again, we've seen this before. They don't come on. Don't know what the reason is. Ricky Donaghy is our only striker really in form or anything, 3 star, and he will either play there or on the right wing, depending on whether we can get that elusive striker in. Zach Scott, Harry Spalding are young players, 1 star with potential, and Jaden Wareham's come back into the fold, 3 star striker. He's going to be given a chance in the friendlies. If it goes with last season, he wasn't good at every game and had 1 good game every so often. He's a good penalty taker though. We know that. Take Trusty's back fit. Played in this first friendly we've had. Not too good though, and we're hoping he can get back up to speed. Solberg can play up front or left or right side winger, and he's in the squad at the moment. So lots and lots of work to do. Let's have a look at the friendlies we've got scheduled. We played Barrick. We absolutely battered them for possession, momentum, but we couldn't score. Same old story. Let's just give you a quick look at that. And look, 18 shots, but only 2 on target, 1.91 XG, And let's have a look. Did their goalkeeper was quite good, 7.2, and a couple of defenders. I watched this on the extended highlights, and it was like attack and defence. We were all over them, but couldn't score, missing the target. Good performances, but the final act of putting the ball in the net is the old problem we've had. Trusty 6.6 and Ngoy 6.5 didn't do that well. Yeah, Luke Gray came on near the end and got a 6.6. He did some good things, and he did give the ball away a couple of times as well, so possibly that's right. Wareham 6.8, he came on a sub, not bad for that. Well, watch this space, but I think scoring goals is going to be a real problem for us. We really need Greenwell to come up to making some chances for us. Fiora and Fielding, good defensive, solid midfielders. As you can see along the back line, we had Barrett and Sams from last season, and Harding coming back into it, and McGee, the youngster, at left back with a 7. So please subscribe, like the video, and come back for some more. We're carrying on at Bradford Park Avenue, who knows how long for. We're not going on the road to glory. I don't think Bradford Park Avenue, unless they get a takeover, are going to reach the league anytime soon. So we're open to jobs to try move my career on in this save, and for the time being we're carrying on with it. So thanks for watching, hope to see you again soon. Goodbye.